I don't know if you can hear me. Can I hear this? Hold on. Hello, okay. Ho. Hello. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, wait, shit. Hello. Okay. Okay, I think the audio should be okay. I think. But I can't hear the music from the game. Oh, there it goes. So I didn't really look too much into this game. The company who made it is Gaijin, which I believe... Hold on, my eyes. Okay. I believe that Gaijin is a Korean company. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but Gaijin means foreigner in Japanese. They're like NCSoft or Forsaken Worlds, wherever the fuck those they're basically just Korean companies that make MMOs. They make like 20 MMOs a year. And this game's only about 2.5, like, I think it's 2.3 gigabytes. So it's pretty scant. There's not going to be a lot to go on with it, but this is how it starts out. Yeah. Square is yes for some reason, I don't know. Build. Okay, so now I got a new gun for my thing. This is kind of like a... Like, if you remember Vigilante 8, which you probably remember more than I do because I didn't play it that much. It's vehicle-based combat, mostly. Okay. Yeah, hurrah. Okay, so here we go. The vehicle looks absurd, which is fine. That's part of the fun. Oops, I was using the D-pad to try to control things playing Shenmue. There you go. It's basically what you would imagine. It's basically like Vigilante 8, except without the... Because Vigilante 8 was also based around, like, the characters' personalities. Like, the personalities of the characters match their cars. Right? So, it's basically like Vigilante 8 in an open world, but without the funny or cool characters. You know. The controls are okay. I guess it probably depends on which vehicle you're playing at. This one feels pretty slippery with the controls. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Got a nice ramp. You know what? This is one thing I said about Defiance as well, is, whatever. Where's the control, or where's the options? Because there's no vibrations going on here. Okay. Okay, you can tell that this is a PC game that was kind of hastily ported to the, it was, ported to the PlayStation, because here's the mouse cursor, which I control with the left, and the way that the controls work, like, square is select for some stupid reason. Circle is back, which is fine, but no X, nothing like that. Okay, so the controls are kind of carjack. That implies that you'd be out running around to be able to steal cars from someone, but nothing I've seen would lead me to believe that that's a thing. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess overall it's okay. Okay, so I don't want to... It says to repeat the mission. Okay, I'm waiting to join. Yeah. Vigilante 8 is the second game. Okay, these controls are fucking awful, but this is the starter car. I don't know if maybe I'm lagging or something. Okay, and I don't know if you can hear me. I am in a PvP thing now. Everybody else is having as much difficulty as me, it would appear. Okay, these controls are fucking horrific. I'm not even pushing backward or forward, and it's making me go backward and forward. Like, I tap it, and it makes me go like 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's horrible. Okay, I'm not holding anything. No buttons are being pushed. It's... Okay, but granted, that's probably just because it's like the first car, and this company makes the pay-to-win games, where you have to actually spend money to get anywhere in a decent amount of time. Okay, if I push the gas, which I am now, and then I tap on the stick here, it does that. It turns me all the way around just from tapping it. No, it's not the stick. My controller's fine. Okay, I don't even know what happened. That round lasted about 30 seconds. And, yeah. So I don't know, it probably gets better after you play it for a while and level up, because the one I was just test driving a while ago seemed better, much better. Like, I didn't realize how horrible this one was. So I mean, you know, if you like Vigilante 8, Second Offense, which is the one I played, I'm sure there was a first one, because they wouldn't call it Second Offense. I believe the Dreamcast version does have co-op. I believe it has 4-player co-op. I never played the first one. If there was a first one, I assume there was a first one, because Second Offense, yeah, it's like, oh, it's a law thing, and like, it's a second offense as a lawbreaker. But, you know, Second Offense, that's like a clever way of saying this is Vigilante 8 Part 2. Which, you know, whatever. I'm played Twisted Metal more. Yeah. I think the delay must be, the delay seems to be tangible, but I believe that's because this is an online game. So maybe if we play a different one, it would be less. But, I believe Vigilante 8 Second Offense on the Dreamcast either had 2-player... I could be mistaken, I might be thinking of a different game, but I'm pretty sure it had 4-player cooperative. Twisted Metal is basically the exact same thing as Vigilante 8, except the characters' personalities are more extreme. Like, there's the clown, there's the guy who, like, he doesn't have a vehicle per se, it's just like a dude with, like, his arms stuck into 2 giant wheels, and he's, like, riding around, you know. It's a fun game. It's basically like Vigilante 8, except it's more like, Quake 3's arena-style maps, to where the maps are, like, specifically made for arena-style gameplay, to where there's, like, there's different levels, on Twisted Metal. Yeah, I mean, it's like Quake Arena, and I know you've never played that, so I don't know what else I would compare it to. I guess the Doom, you played the Doom Online stuff. The Doom Online stuff on the new Doom game is more like Quake than actual online versus mode of Doom. So Twisted Metal would be kind of like the 1998, 1999 version of that style of level design on the online version of the new Doom that you played. That's a very convoluted way of explaining it. But it's a fun game. It's more like silly over the top. I feel like Vigilante 8, it had that, like, over-the-topness that was enjoyable. But, like, Twisted Metal is, like, even more absurd, because it's like, oh, well, here's a evil clown, and his hair is fire, and he drives an ice cream truck. Or here's this guy, and he's not even in a car. His arms are just attached to 2 giant wheels. And I can't even remember any of the other characters. You know, I don't really, I'm not really interested in playing this game anymore at this point. Maybe it would be better if we were doing it together. I don't know if there is even PvE on this. I believe that there is, but I'm not sure. Do you want to, I know you said you didn't want to see Shenmue, but just so you know, I'm doing Shenmue 2, and I'm already in Kowloon. Yeah, you've already seen it before, so that's okay. Maybe I could show you some, Mafia 3, hold on, I'll check what other games I have. Mafia 3, I have Night Trap, Indigo Prophecy, I know that you've already seen that. I don't want to do any online games. Fallout 4, Godzilla, that would be boring. I mean, I have Mirror's Edge, don't want to do that. Saints Row, I just want to do that with you. I have The Last Guardian, I have Sonic Mania, I have Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Resident Evil. I'd like to show you Mafia 3 because I liked the second game. I never played the first. I don't even know if it was on consoles. I'm sure it probably was. But I never played the first one until recently when I downloaded it like a week ago. And I really, really liked the second one. I liked the story, I liked the characters, I liked the gameplay. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how streaming on PlayStation works because I have rarely done it. So I don't know if me changing games is going to end the stream, but if it does, then I'll just send you the new link, I guess.